show the time now being 7 o'clock, and I'd like to call to order the regular board meeting for November the 11th. I declare we have a quorum present. Ms. Diazes will lead us in the pledge, and Mr. Rector will give us an invocation. Everybody please stand.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Let's pray. All wise and all loving God, creator of the universe, we just want to say thank you for this day. A day that had been set aside for all the brave men and women who have worn a uniform of the United States military. Father, we thank you for the sacrifices that they gave for their families. And thank you for the sacrifices they gave for us. We're so thankful and so grateful for the privilege that we enjoy right now just because of them. And then, oh God, we ask your blessings upon this board and our superintendent as we begin this meeting this evening. And we ask this in Jesus' name. For his sake we do pray. Amen.
Amen. December 1941 was first to live in infamy.
Today, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
Veterans Day is a time to celebrate the service of all military veterans. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, we stop to say thank you. Would all veterans please stand so we may honor you for your service? Thank you very much.
The next thing on our agenda is the pantry of the month and employees of the month for October. And again, Mr. Rector will go down and present the awards. Ms. Branch will read the accommodations to it. And as your name's called, please come up front and they'll give you the award and stuff. And if you guys want to take pictures, feel free to do so.
H.T. Falk Elementary School has selected Yadira Guadalajara as their October Panther of the Month. She is a daughter of Suhaidi Guajardo and Jose Perales. She is a first grade currently at H.T. Falk Elementary. In her spare time, she enjoys watching TV and playing outside. She also likes to play with her cat Marshmallow. She has an older brother George and an older sister Julissa. She also has two nieces, Yuritsa and you're Isabel. She likes school because she gets to learn and go to her recess. Her favorite color is blue, and when she grows up, she wants to be a teacher. She was selected as Panther of the Month because she is a dedicated student. She is caring and nurturing with other students and is quick to help wherever it is needed. She follows the school rules and she makes good choices. H.T. Falk Elementary is proud to have Yadira Guadalajara as their Panther of the Month. Charlie Marshall Elementary School has selected Edward Worledge as our October Panther of the Month. He is a 4th grader at CMES. He is always very respectful and always puts others first. We are very proud of his hard work and dedication. He is the son of Ingrid Warlick and Sam Weavers. He has one little sister named Catherine, and she is 5 years old. He currently has 2 dogs. His favorite hobbies are drawing and playing outside. His favorite color is blue, and his favorite subject in school is computer class. He likes school because he can learn and be with his friends. Edward wants to become a professional artist when he grows up. Please join us in congratulating Edward Worlett as our October Panther of the Month. He is one of the many bright stars at CMES. Congratulations, Edward. Little sister's happy. A.C. Blunt Middle School has selected Colin Thomas as their October Panther of the Month. He is a 7th grade student. In his spare time, he does his chores, which consist of feeding and giving water to the dogs and washing the dishes. He also does his homework. His favorite subjects in school are math and science. He likes science because he enjoys the hands-on projects, and he likes math because he enjoys learning new things. When Colton graduates from high school, he definitely wants to be a computer programmer. He really likes computers, and he enjoys working on them. We are proud to have such a great and hardworking student like Colton Thomas representing A.C. Blunt as the October Panther of the Month. Congratulations. Aww. Okay, Aransas Pass High School has selected Lalu Perez for their October Panther of the Month. Lalu Christina Perez is a daughter of Tina West. She is a senior at Aransas Pass High School and has been in many clubs and organizations, including the National Honor Society for 3 years, the Student Advisory Council for 2 years, and Student Council for 2 years. She was nominated president and representative for her junior year and has been playing the flute for 7 years. She has been in volleyball for 6 years. She plans to attend Del Mar College when she graduates from high school to get her basics and then transfer to Texas A&M in Corpus to pursue a career in business and management. She was selected as Panther of the Month because she's also a dedicated student. She's always polite and willing to help in any situation. Aransas Pass High School is proud to have Lalu Perez as their Panther of the Month. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, Mom, give that picture. Employee of the Month. Amanda Carlson is a kindergarten teacher at H.T. Falk Elementary. She also coaches volleyball and girls basketball at Blunt Middle School. This is her 2nd year with Aransas Pass and her 3rd year teaching. Ms. Carlson loves that she gets to see the kids every day and gets to experience our aha moments with them. On her spare time, she enjoys hanging out with her friends and coaching her team. Amanda Carlson was chosen as the Employee of the Month by her co-workers. She has brought an amazing spirit to our Falk family. Not only are we blessed to have her as a teacher to some of our little ones, but also as a coach to some of our middle school young ladies. If her schedule wasn't booked enough, she went ahead and took the lead in making our first Fall Fest in the new school a complete success. She's always calm, kind, and has a smile on her face, even through the crazy days. You know what that was like. H.T. Falk Elementary is proud to have Amanda Carlson as the Employee of the Month. Congratulations, Amanda. Charlie Marshall Elementary is honored to have Leah Ann Stevenson as part of their team and proud to name her as Employee of the Month. Leah Ann joined the CMES family at the beginning of the school year as part of our cafeteria staff, alongside 2 veteran team members. She quickly took to her position, asking questions, learning, and working hard to keep up with Miss Terry and Miss Raina, that have about 100 years of combined, and that's a lot, 100 years of combined experience in the CMES kitchen that makes sure everybody is well fed and treated with dignity and respect in the process. She can be found daily serving students with a smile on her face and a ladle in her hand. She is a proud Panther, and she also graduated from APISD in 2001 and has been married to Mr. Stevenson for 10 years. When she's not spending time making crafts, gift baskets, or bouquets, she's probably cooking up something tasty to share with her team for lunch in the cafeteria. Since Leanne has joined the team, it seems it's become a contest to see who can bring the best dish for lunch on Fridays for the team to enjoy after serving the students. I think she's giving her co-runners a run for their money, as Friday lunches in the cafeteria keep getting better and better, and Mr. Sagert is inching closer to another notch in his belt. Knowing that all employees have a choice as to where they work and who they work with, CMES is proud that Leanne has returned to be a part of our APISD team, and very happy that she's part of the CMES family. Congratulations, Leanne. The Employee of the Month for October at AC Blunt Middle School is Nancy Redmond. Mrs. Redmond was chosen as Employee of the Month by her peers because she is a hard worker and truly cares for the students of AC Blunt. This is her biography. This is my 28th year with APISD. I am thankful for my middle school family and my APISD friends. I enjoy spending time with all my grandkids, going to their sporting events, and having the little ones sleep over. I also enjoy reading, photography, geocaching, traveling, walks along the beach, and sister weekends. I am humbled and honored to be voted AC Blunt Employee of the Month. We are proud to have such a great employee like Nancy Redmond at AC Blunt Middle School. She's also a graduate of APISD. Okay, last but not least, of course, is Pam Hyde. She was selected by her fellow teachers as Employee of the Month at APHS because of the hard work and dedication she exhibits for our students. That's the only kind we have. Mrs. Pam Hyde received her BBA from Southwestern University and her Master of Education from Dallas Baptist University. Her grandparents encouraged or told her to be a teacher. After almost 20 years in the business world, she followed their advice. She is living proof that it is never too late to pursue your passion. Her career has included teaching both general education and special education, being an assistant principal, and for one very, very long year, a principal. Every day she is intensely focused on student learning, achievement, and success, as that is what the students in her life skills class want and they also need it. Ms. Hyde looks for opportunities for students to display their talents and is grateful to Ms. Hale for her support of the recent Life Skills Science Fair. She is most grateful to Ms. Johnson for the curriculum and other resources that she provides to the APHS Life Skills class. Ms. Hyde believes the APISD support of special education students highlights the district's overall commitment to all students. We are proud to have such a great employee like Mrs. Hyde at Aransas Pass High School. Congratulations, Pam. Congratulations to all.
She had a family meeting tonight. She had to be.
Usually this time, we take a moment for the parents and kids to leave, but I want to move that down to our next item on the agenda, and that's Student Advisory Council. And for the parents and for the students here, that's the council that the school board set up of students that they advise us for junior high and high school, and there's 12 members on an advisory team. And they advise us on topics that we need to consider as a school board, and they're also our voice at the campuses when we come up with things to bounce it off of them and things we're going to do. So, we as a school board are here for our kids, so we want to make sure our kids have a voice in what we do for them. And so, I want you parents to listen, and plus you students, when you get up to junior high and high school, as your administrators, you want to become part of that, because it gives you a good voice in the way your school system's working. And Ms. Lalu Perez is our president for the Student Advisory Council this year, so I'll just stand up.
Thank you for being here.
Okay, at this time, Ms. Cook and Mr. Rector were at the meeting. You guys can cover what the Student Advisory Council is about, so parents, and we'll get through with that, then we'll let everybody leave if we need to go.
I'll let Mr. Rector tell about it. He let out this month.
It was a very good formal meeting, very positive. We had 13 members present. We only missing 2 students. These are some of the things we talked about. Ms. Cook opened the meeting with a discussion about the topic chosen at the previous meeting, generating school spirit within the district, the community, and district beautification. Ms. Cook shared with members the ways that the district has already worked to increase school spirit and beautify campuses. SAC members from AC Blunt shared out the results of a survey they conducted to receive ideas from the student body at their campus. SAC members also brainstormed and shared out ideas to generate school spirit. Hoist joint pep rallies at the football field for all campuses. Formed the letters AP with students and sent out a photo as Christmas cards to local organizations and businesses. Have a drawing contest to design a new school flag. The winner design will be made into flags to fly to campuses and distribute to local businesses and organizations. Create a wall of honor for graduates to have their name or handprint. Write a new school song, spirit song, in addition to the alma mater and fight song. Have alumni come talk to students to share past school spirit traditions. Have alumni players, team members from successful former teams, organizations talk to current players and team members. High school football players, cheerleaders, NHS members, members of other clubs can go eat breakfast with the morning drop-off or read books at the elementary campus. High school students, Big Brother, Big Sister program for Falk students. Trash pickup, junior janitors. Students spend the last 30 to 45 minutes of the day helping the custodians clean campuses. Panther Project, volunteering, and Rocks of Aransas Past. Host more pep rallies throughout the year, focus on academics in addition to athletics. SAC members brainstormed and shared out the following ideas to beautify district facilities. Repaint the paws on Victory Lane and other roads where Paul's prints are faded. Bright welcome rugs at entrances. Change the cage for 6th grade students. Stop calling it the cage. Make it more nicer for 6th graders to a different area. I'm just kidding. Completely. They said it really sounded like a kind of a barbaric deal, you know. You're caged and caged. So they want to do away with that. And also landscaping including school colors around campuses, which I told them we got some purple and gold flowers right around the new gym, so that looks pretty neat like that. Okay, SAC members then broke into campus groups and decided on 1 or 2 ideas to expand upon the campus administrators in the next month. Additionally, students confirmed the topic of the December 3rd meeting will be improving communication within the district and with parents and the community. And they broke off into 2 groups, the high school and the junior high. Ms. Cook was there with the high school and I was there with the junior high. And what they said was, the students talked about parents and guardians not knowing how to get on Facebook or use computers. So I suggested to them, they get on Facebook and show it to the parents or the guardians. Same thing with the computers or laptops. That way they can know some of the events and some of the different things that's going on within the school. So yeah, then we want to show their, and also for the students in the classes, they want to maybe put something, the events going on billboards in front of the school, or either something on chalkboards inside the classroom so everybody knows exactly what kind of events is coming up. And that's my.
Thank you. Olu, you got anything to add as the president of the SAC? Okay. You don't want to get up and speak, I know. But yeah, like I say, this is a deal we started up at the end of last year, and it took a lot of, and we got it kind of running, and this year we've really made it work, and we appreciate the students' inputs to us because they're valuable inputs, and they come up with some great ideas out there. So we got a wonderful set of students and our student body, and the student body gives them ideas, and they bring them up to us, so we're here to listen. So And
Board members just enjoy sitting in the meeting with them, just listen to the different ideas they bring before us. It's a pleasure for us.
okay, at this time, now we'll take a moment, and if you parents, you want to get home before it gets too cold with your kids, supper, whatever else you have the opportunity to go home and leave if you'd like, before we start with the rest of our agenda. If you want to stay for the rest of the meeting, you're more than welcome, but just, at this time, if you'd like to leave, you have the opportunity to do so. And thank you guys for coming tonight, appreciate it. Thank you for coming out in the weather.
For coming in this weather.
Okay, the next thing on our agenda is a public testimony pursuant with House Bill 2840. The board will allow every person who wishes to address the board on an agenda item to do so before the board's consideration of the item. The board should not deliberate regarding any subject that is not included in the agenda posted with the notice of this meeting. This is the time for the board to stop, look, and listen to public comments. Each speaker will be allowed 3 minutes to address the board. We ask the speakers refrain from comments about any district employee without proper due process. Do you have anybody sign up? The next thing is the superintendent's report. Ms. Cook?
All right, we'll begin with our construction updates. Mr. Brindle is here, and so we'll let him get started. So I'm sure he wants to get back on the road.
Good afternoon, board. I'm Ms. Cook, Ms. Stansberry. Appreciate the opportunity to be here tonight. I hope everybody got a copy of the report. I'm just going to kind of go through it quickly. Hopefully the landscape and irrigation is almost complete at this point. They were, as of last week, about 75% complete. They're getting the security film installed and some of the glass in the front at the elementary school, so that should be going on either this week or early next week. We will continue to monitor the punch list and go over any items that the contractor so that they get those corrected. The dumpster walls have been erected. They're going to be painting those as soon as the weather, I guess, gets a little better. And then once they finish all the landscaping and irrigation, we'll do our exterior punch list. And then we'll give that list to the general contractor for any touch-up, painting, repairs, anything on the exterior of the building. The second photo is the new gym complex. The Marshall Company has submitted their as-built drawings and closeout documents, so I'll be bringing those over to Charlie, so he'll have that copy at his office. We'll re-walk the punch list, and at this point it's about 95% complete. And I can touch on the tilt wall panel project if you'd like. That's the third photograph. The PSC general contractor out there, as of today, they're about 90% complete with all the coatings. So they're expected to finish up this weekend and then do a punch list walk next weekend. So pretty much concludes the report. If I got any questions, I'll take those.
I drove by the school today, and the outside color looks nice and clean on the outside.
Yeah, it's a good lot.
So it looks a lot better
Lot
than it used to,
better, yeah.
so
Nice
we've got the stains on it and stuff, so it's pretty good.
Y'all did a good job picking out the final color. No pressure. It did really make a huge difference, not to mention the fact that it's, safer, our walls are better now because they were deteriorating very quickly.
Does anybody have any questions for Todd? Thank you, Todd.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, be safe traveling.
Thank you.
Enrollment report is, you'll find in your packet, our enrollment, at the time of us printing this for the board agenda was 1621. Last month, when we gave you our first 6 weeks, so we were at 1609, so we've had an increase of 12, just in this past month. So fluctuates a little here and there, but we're seeing a little increase as we go along. So looking forward to more students coming and joining us. The calendar of upcoming events is in your packet. well. November and December are very full with activities. A couple of things just to bring to your attention. Next week on the 18th, we'll have our community bus out again. It will be over at Windy Shores, and we will be leafing through some good books. Blaze always comes up with good sayings, so we'll leaf through a good book at Windy Shores, 6 to 7:30 p.m. And then, of course, we have our Thanksgiving break coming up in December. We have a band concert. Unfortunately, it's the same night that our board meeting is. So it starts at 6, so we could go to that first, and then we can come over here for the band concert, so we can make both of those. And then we have the community bus again on the 16th. We'll be in front of the Civic Center with Cocoa with Santa and some other fun activities from 6 to 8. So I feel like we're going to have a very large turnout for that. And then on the 18th is our annual holiday open house from 9 to 4 that we have for our businesses to come in. So things are moving very quickly. Hard to believe we're almost at the end of 2019. I did want to tell you, as part of the calendar of events, we do have some out-of-town trips that I've approved by board policy. Those can be approved by me, but I want to bring them to you so that you're aware of the overnight trips. If they're ever out of state, we bring those to you for your approval. December 11th through 17th, the boys basketball team will be going to a tournament at Hardin-Jefferson. They do this every year. That's near Beaumont. January 17th through 18th, the NJROTC will go to a drill meet at Delcany High School. I think that's how you say that. Decaney, okay. Decaney. Well, I didn't get that right at all. Decaney. I was wondering where Delcany. Well, I'm going to say that's the way it was written on the permission form that came to me. I wrote out exactly what was there. I was like, where is Delcany? Decaney, and you're in North Houston. So very proud of our NJROTC. They also received overall outstanding, I believe is the way you say that. So doing a fantastic job. Very proud of the work that they are doing. And you'll have in your packet for the first reading the update 114. So there's quite a few in there. We started giving you not only the vantage points, but giving you the actual language with the strikeouts and the additions so that you can read through that. If you have any questions during this next month, please email me or give me a call and kind of talk through it. If there's questions, because I'm probably going to have to call and have some expert advice for some of the questions. So give me some heads up so we can make sure that we try to answer your questions before we come back to the December board meeting. And finally, we're very proud that APISD was named November Chamber of Commerce Member of the Month. We get to keep the very large visual there for a month, and then we have to turn it back over, so we're letting it travel from campus to campus. It's been at Falk. We'll send it over to Charlie Marshall for a few days, and then hit each campus, and then we have a small memento certificate that we get to keep, and we'll hang this up somewhere. And from what I'm being told, this is the first time ever that the district has received this honor. So I want to say kudos to you as a board of trustees for having a vision for our district to do great things and not being afraid to step out and do some of the things that we're trying to do. And I can never thank my team that's here tonight enough for the great leadership they have. And then, of course, our teachers and our students and our families, our parents, their support. As it says on our community bus, we are truly stronger together. So this is a representation of the great work of everyone coming together to help make this district the very best it can be. So congratulations to Aransas Pass ISD.
Good team effort.
Comment, without a leader at the top, Ms. Cook, all this stuff, she's kind of a leader for the administrators and the teachers and kind of the board as well to keep us straight. So part of this award is to do your diligent effort to keep us and working what you've done the last year since you've been here. So we appreciate that too. Just one other item, just for information wise for the public, is the 13th of November, the early act first nights, Charlie Marshall is going to be at 9 a.m., right, Mr. Mansfield?
Mine's at 9.
Oh, 9?
Mine is
Yours
the
is at 9.
13th at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, next to that.
They go different days because that trophy.
Yeah, they're on the same day, right?
No,
Different days.
one's on Tuesday and one's on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What day? On the 12th then?
Yeah, I'm tomorrow at 9, and he's Wednesday.
I'm on Wednesday at 9.
Okay, so, yeah, the calendar, so probably need to ask your calendar. And the other thing I need to point out is the boys varsity basketball 50th best of 8 tournament is going to be going on from the 5th to the 6th and 7th of December. So again, we need to get out and support the boys in the new gym. Next thing on our agenda is the financial report. Take me a second to scroll down to the change. Yeah, first one's accounts payable. And Ms. Stanford, you got anything to add to that?
Spending money.
And then the budget status is in the board book for the board to review. Does anybody have any questions, Ms. Stanford, on accounts payable or the budget status and investment report? Moving on, the consent agenda, consider and approve the minutes of October the 14th, 2019 regular board meeting. Again, the minutes are inside the board package. Do we have any corrections or any comments on the minutes? Could I have recommend a motion for the approval of the minutes?
Absolutely.
Presented by Ms. Director, and a second. Second by Mr. Yasses. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, next is our action items. We have an item to consider and approve the proposals for the Guardian Security to update district camera systems. Again, Mr. Bro, you got any comments on that? We talked about this last time, but, you know.
I mean, we're just, we got 4 different camera systems in the district, looking to go to one system across the board and get everything shipped and taken up and taken care of.
Ms. Cook, you got any other comments about it?
Like we said, we discussed this last time. This is the cameras. We're working with one of the other items from the bond package where your wishes were to increase our safety and security across the campuses, and this is part of that project to ensure that our security cameras are in place where they're needed. So we are bringing this back to you for approval so we can continue to move forward. There were 3 that we brought to you last month. You may remember that one of those was under $25,000. By policy, you're to approve those for over $25,000. So that's why these 2 have been brought back.
Does anybody on the board have any questions or comments? Okay, do I hear a motion to approve the proposal for Guardian Systems to update the district camera systems?
I move to approve both proposals.
Both proposals, thank you, Ms. Branch. Charlie wants to both, great. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Yasses. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right, it's got it. Next thing is consider and approve rescheduling our March board meeting to March the 23rd. And that's due to Ms. Cook?
Yes, on our regular meeting would fall during the Monday of spring break. So we looked at the calendar. The next Monday would be March 16th, which is a teacher workday, student holiday, and the first Monday after we come off spring break in order to get everything prepared and out to you. It would be very, very difficult. We wouldn't even have a lot of our financials ready because we have to do that before spring break. So we'd like to ask for your approval to move it to March 23rd so that we can have everything in order for the board.
Have motion by, motion is made by Ms. Diaz, second by Ms. Branch, to approve the change to the 23rd of March for the March board meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, next item on the action items is consider and approve the tax levy. Ms. Cook, do you have any comments on that?
I do not. Ms. Stansberry, anything you'd like to add?
No, this is straight from Ms. Sanchez, consent.
Okay, just for the public records that, you know, just for information wise, the total tax levy for all three counties is $8,999,114,000.50. The San Patricio County tax levy is $7,522,100.80, and the Nueces of Aransas County is $1,359,070. $1,359,076.46, and the Nueces County tax levy is $117,937.24. Okay, do I hear a motion to consider and approve the tax levy?
So moved.
Motion made by Ms. Director, second by Ms. Diaz. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, next item on the agenda item is, action items is consider and approve the vote for Nueces County Appraisal District Board of Directors election. And board members have in their package a little resume on the two candidates. There's Leo Gonzalez, who's the incumbent from Flower Bluff ISD, and Billy Lorma from Tulsa Midway ISD. And we have one vote, the city has one vote on that. So does anybody have any recommendations or know any of those people that they would like to recommend for nomination?
I nominate the incumbent, Leo Gonzalez.
Motion made by Ms. Diaz to nominate Leo Gonzalez as our nominee. Do you have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Director. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? So our vote will go to Leo Gonzalez. Consider and approve a budget amendment. In the board package, you have a couple of amendments, some budget items. And again, Ms. Cook had told us earlier in the year that, you know, with the budget, the way that things are going with the new House bills, it's going to be kind of hard. So we're going to have to do some adjustments throughout the year to our budget, because of when you interpret the new laws, the way we do it, things are going to change. So we're going through that process right now. So Ms. Cook?
Yes, both of these are just moving functions for these two areas. One is for our special education, and one is for school safety allotment.
Ms. David, do you have any comments on that or not?
No, they're just, just code corrections.
Okay, do I have a recommendation for approval of the budget amendments as recommended by administration? Ms. Diaz has made a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Branch. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? The next thing on our action items is consider and approve request for change of the financial management software. Again, the board has a little doubt on that and how much it's going to cost. And again, I understand that it's going to be, it costs us initially to invest into the deal, but over a couple of years, we make that money back. Plus, it's also more user-friendly. The one we have now is not very user-friendly. And this is just basically for Texas systems only, so to make our finances a lot easier for Ms. Stansbury and the district to manage. So, does anybody have any questions? Ms. Stansbury, you want to add anything to that?
No.
You said it well.
My girls need something that they
That's
can
easier.
use user-friendly and more accurate than we use, and our support is very important. And Corpus Christi at the service center would be our support.
For this system.
Yes.
Okay, do I hear a motion to approve the request by, to change financial management software? Ms. Branch made a motion. Do I hear a second? Second by Ms. Diaz. All in favor, say aye.
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 Anybody opposed? Okay, next, discussion item. This is time set aside for any board member to address any topics for future meetings. Discussion of old business should be listed as a separate item on the agenda in order to comply with the Open Meetings Act. This allows any interested person or party to be knowledgeable of the meeting content. Do board members have anything they want to add?
The only thing I'd like to see in the packet, continuing, I don't know why it's not here this week or month, but the attendance for each campus, not just the enrollment tally, the actual campus attendance. And the monthly, we were putting them in just to see where we are.
Yeah, I think we were just in 6 weeks.
Oh,
So, but if you
okay.
wish to see it each month, we
Okay.
can.
No, it's
Yeah.
almost, there's a standard.
Yeah, because
Okay.
last
It's
month,
every 6
it was
weeks.
the first 6 weeks. So in December, you'll have your second 6
Okay.
weeks. And if you'd like it, we can do it.
No, that's fine, that's
Okay.
fine, thank you.
Moving on, next is an action item. This time, the convened in executive session is authorized by the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code 551.001, concerning any and all purposes permitted by the Act, sections 551.074, 551.071, 551.1129, discussion of personnel and consultation with legal counsel, consideration of recommended action regarding special education teachers, term contract and employment, possible telephone conference with legal counsel regarding same. At this time, we will adjourn to executive session. At this time, reconvene in the open session, and then possible action regarding special education term contract and employment. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion to accept the resignation of Ms. Kristen Bashir.
Hear a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Diostas, first by Ms. Director. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carried. With no other business before the council, I declare this meeting closed at 8:04.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.